After my smear test, I got a letter telling me that the results were abnormal. It showed changes in the cells called low-grade dyskaryosis, and I was also told that I had high-risk HPV infection that causes cervical cancer. I was so anxious when I received the letter asking me to attend my local hospital to have a colposcopy. I guess, like other women, my first thought was, have I got cancer? Because I was so worried, I did a lot of internet research and found this new technology called DySIS, which was supposed to be very helpful. I was really hopeful that I was going to be offered this, but unfortunately, the hospital I went to didn't have it. Anyway, during the colposcopy, I was very relieved to be told by my consultant that my cervix looked normal, and although there were traces of HPV, there was nothing to worry about. The consultant said that he would take some routine biopsies just in case. But then, a few weeks later, I got another letter for an appointment to have something called a LETS procedure in order to remove part of my cervix. The letter said that the biopsy results had found cells which, if left alone, could in the future develop into cancer. I was so distressed and frightened at this stage and confused because I thought everything was okay after my first colposcopy. I went home and did some more research into the LETS procedure and discovered that there are some risks around miscarriage and having a baby prematurely. I'm only 28 and I have not yet started a family. Although there was the fear in the back of my mind that I might have cancer, I wanted other options. I remembered the DySIS technology and contacted them, and they told me where I could go to get a DySIS colposcopy. After a referral from my GP, I made an appointment at a hospital using DySIS. I really wanted a second opinion. The consultant explained to me what they were looking for and what it was that the referral and previous colposcopy had been showing. She explained how DySIS works and why it's different from a normal colposcopy. The important thing for me, which the consultant explained, was that she could use the DySIS information in a way that might allow my condition to be managed more conservatively than a LETS procedure, which was really important to me. During the DySIS colposcopy, a map of my cervix was produced, which I was shown. The consultant told me that everything looked normal on the basis of her examination, and the DySIS map supported this. She even said that there was no need to take a biopsy and that a LETS procedure would definitely not have been right for me. I was so relieved by the outcome and pleased that I'd found out about DySIS and not gone through with the original option of a LETS procedure. I finally felt very reassured.